Hey friends, Chef Wainaina here. Today I'm sharing this delicious and easy to make goat wet fry, a dish that you can make any day of the week and you and your family will definitely enjoy it. If it's your first time here today, you're welcome. Karibu sana. I share tips and ideas on how to be better cooks in our own kitchens. Please subscribe to my channel. Give me a like and leave me a comment as a way of supporting it. So let's get started with this recipe, which I'm sure you're going to enjoy. So our goat wet fry is all about deliciousness and simplicity. To start it, I have some spices here, some ginger, some garlic. I have some tomatoes, some peppers, onions, cilantro, and I have some green onions here, some tomato paste, and then I have some balsamic here, Worcestershire, some vegetable oil, and of course salt and pepper. And we are also going to use some chicken stock here. And then the king or the main ingredient is definitely our goat. I have here some cut up goat pieces. This is a goat that I got from my regular store. So let's go ahead and start this. So we are going to start our recipe by first preheating the pan here. I will add a touch of vegetable oil here in the pan. We are going to brown this goat meat in 2 batches so that we make sure each and every piece is nicely browned. You want to hear that nice sizzle. Going to add some salt and some pepper. Going to use some tongs here to turn this once it gets brown. Just lay it nice and flat. Everything touches the bottom of the pan, then give it time to brown. Once it's brown on one side, you want to come here, turn it, and have the other side brown. Just want some color. So our goat here has been browning for about 6 minutes or so. Looks nicely browned, beautiful. So this is all you need. So I'm going to remove this to this plate here, and then we'll go ahead and brown the other batch. So this initial investment of browns will reward you at the end with very deep flavors in a dish. So go ahead and brown the rest of this. So as you can see, the rest of our goat here is all brown. So you end up with these nice, beautiful browned bits at the bottom of the pan. That is what you need for flavor. That gives you a very deep flavor for any dish that you are making. To proceed, I'm going to add just a little bit of vegetable oil here. And then I'm going to add our onions. So we will let the onions here cook slowly, nice brown. So as onions continues to sweat or to cook, they kind of clean the bottom of the pan. All those bits that were left by the goat meat, they just get released by the pan, and that is flavor once again. So we let these onions continue. So our onions here have nicely softened and they're actually starting to brown. I'm going to add garlic, add ginger, and then at the same time I'm going to add our curry powder, cumin, coriander. I can add the thyme at this time, and also our chili powder. So and then all you want here is to toast the spices here so that they can release those essential oils which carry the flavors. Nice and aromatic here. This is also a good time that I can add my tomato paste. You want the tomato paste to toast just so slightly. You want to be careful not to burn the pan at the bottom at this point. So you want to keep an eye. I'm going to deglaze the pan here with a little bit of our chicken stock here. You can use water, or this is a good time that you can use your table wine if you are using. That just releases all those flavors. You want to cook them down so that you continue to develop those flavors from the spices. Once our ginger, garlic have nicely sauteed and all the spices have released their flavors, it's a good time to add our tomatoes. I can also add my 2 bay leaves at this point, the 2 tomatoes here. And then you want to cook this down until the tomatoes are just starting to soften. I'm also going to add these cilantro stems. You know, for those who've watched my videos, you always know that I like to use the stems and the roots for cooking. They have more deeper flavor. This looks beautiful here. So cooking is all about layering of the flavors. You add all your ingredients in stages as you go. That way you keep on layering the flavors, and this you'll notice at the end when your dish comes out. I know when it comes to the goat wet fry, a lot of people have seen recipes that call for boiling the meat. There's nothing wrong with that. You can do that. But if you take the patience to brown your meat first, will release more flavors. Let me cover this and give it a couple minutes. Our tomatoes have nicely softened here. I'm going to add back our goat meat together with all the juices. That is flavor. And because it's me, put some of this here, add it in there. That is all deep flavors. Give this a couple turns. So because our goat meat was already pre-browned, so we can jump into the next stage now to add the liquids. Add in my chicken stock. You can definitely use water here. If you don't have chicken stock, you can also use the beef stock. The reason that I'm using chicken stock, it tends to be more neutral. I'm going to do a splash of balsamic. This adds just the acidity that you need in food. Acids help to balance the dishes. Worcestershire sauce. This adds a lot of savoriness to a dish. I love Worcestershire sauce. Like 2 tablespoons of this. Add some salt and some pepper. I'm just going a little bit at this point. I will season towards the end. Then this is 1 chili, green chili. This is optional. So all you want for the goat wet fry. We are not making a stew. So wet fries are really unique Kenyan recipes. I will think of these more as a braise. So we are going to cook this liquid down until it just glazes the meat. So once it comes to a boil, we'll add our vegetables. I'm fond of textures. So as you can notice, most of the liquid has evaporated or has reduced. So it's been just absorbed by the meat here. So we are halfway done at this point. Time to add our peppers. This is about 1.5 cups of mixed peppers, red, yellow, orange. If you have green and that's all you have, you can definitely use it. At this point, actually, you can add any vegetables of your choice. I'm a very big fan of using vegetables when I'm cooking. A very nice way of making sure that you enjoy a balanced dish. Going to add a heaping of cilantro here. These are scallion greens. I'm going to add some scallion greens. I will leave the rest for garnishing to finish. So this is now where you start getting that element of the wet fry. So I'm just going to give it just a splash of water. This is just enough because I don't want my wet fry again to be too dry. Even though it's wet fry, you still want all the meats at the end to be nicely glazed by the liquids. So this will go back, say between half an hour and 45 minutes. It all depended upon the cut of meat that you're using. The tougher the meat, definitely the longer it's going to take to cook. We are going to cover it and let it do its thing until the vegetables are done. We still want our meat to have a bite, not falling off the bone. So after about an hour and a half of cooking, our goat wet fry here is all nicely done. Look at that. Garnish with some cilantro and some scallions, and we are done. Time to enjoy this. So this is definitely a perfect dish to serve family style. Just serve it in a dish, set it on a table, or serve it with a bowl of rice. Chapati is perfect for this. Look at this. Nice. The goat is nicely, perfectly glazed. Drizzle some of this. All the goods. Set it on a table. Let your family, let your friends dig in. Just make some rice. Serve with the chapati. If you don't know how to make a chapati, check my chapati videos on my channel. You're going to learn a very perfect and simple way of making a chapati. Always give this away. So there you have it, my friends. One more dish that you can try for you and your family. I'll go ahead and give this a try. Get some goat here. They're big chunks. Get some of this delicious rice. So there you have it, friends. A dish that you and your family can definitely enjoy. Give this recipe a try. Let me know down below at the comments section. Give me a like, please. Watch more of my videos. I always appreciate. Remember also to subscribe. I will see you soon. Thanks for watching.